Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. We're back at the small laundromat, car wash shop, and apartment, and we are collecting coins on a Tuesday. I know it's way different than normal as on vacation, which means we should have a whole lot of quarters in here and hopefully a lot of cash as well. However, strange things have happened before at this laundromat, and it wouldn't be surprising if there was very little money in here for some various reason. But so far, so good. Didn't really have any calls or texts this week about issues or problems. All the machines seem to be working. I don't see any error codes, so that's all good. It's relatively clean in here, although I did have someone come in and clean it while I was gone and replenish quarters in the change machine, so we didn't run out. And it's always curious, or I'm always curious to see what is in this change machine, because that gives us an indication of what's in the actual washer and dryer. So if there's a lot of quarters gone, that's good. And there is almost no quarters in there. I know it's hard to see. You'll have to take my word for it. But I think someone did fill this back up with quarters, I think. Oh, wow, there's a lot of money in here. Okay. But yeah, normally I collect on Fridays. And this time I collected on a Tuesday after Friday, so obviously a few more days here. But that's definitely the most money we've ever had in there. And then we still have another change machine to check. So we'll see what's in here as well. Yeah, and on this one, you know, I just posted my larger laundromat video yesterday where we had some issues with the quarters from my washers not getting, you know, counted because they got put back in the change machine. This one will not have that issue. We didn't have to take any money out of the machines, so we'll show all of that. And yeah, there's quite a bit of money gone from that change machine too. So of course I have to fill this back up with quarters, and there wasn't even enough quarters in that bag, but I do have quite a few quarters here, so that's not an issue. I've got more quarters to stick back in here. So we got to fill this one up. And it's been good lately. We've had to fill this up quite a bit, which means people are using the change machine. And then there's money usually in the washers and dryers, which means that money is going into them too, which is really what's important, because just exchanging quarters for dollars is not a very profitable business when you exchange 4 quarters for $1. It's hard to make much money doing that. One of my more tedious and annoying tasks still is filling up this one, but it is my backup change machine. In case the other one breaks or something happens, this is nice to have. Even though it doesn't hold a ton of money, it's still nice to have. All right, so I filled that up. I won't show you all of it. Now let's see what's in the actual machines. And that's pretty good, but like I said, again, we're collecting a lot longer period. Those machines usually have very little in them, so that's not surprising. And then we'll see what is in the rest of these. Again, that's the bottom one. The top ones always have more. That's pretty good too. And it's always hard for me to tell exactly how much is in these dryers. I'm not very good at guessing this. But so far, oh, that's a really full one. That could be one of our fullest dryer boxes ever at this small laundromat. And yeah, we'll have a sales chart and we'll count all these here at the end, but it won't take us too long to get to that point because this is not a very big laundromat. Because that is all the dryers we have. Well, sorry, there's one more here. And then our washers. I always have to rearrange my buckets to make sure they're in proper viewing areas for the camera. Things you'd have to think about. Well, that's not that much in that one. I feel like my guy who checked on it, though, said that that one had an error code on it when he looked at it, and he figured out one of the water valves wasn't on all the way. So he turned that on all the way. I don't know how it got turned off, and it was fine. That last box was good. Oh, that's a really good one. Okay, so maybe that first one just wasn't on all week, and that's why it had a little less. But these are looking very good. That's a really good one too. So how I do it when I go on vacation and don't have the proper sales chart, because usually I do my sales chart every Friday. It's very consistent. It's very easy to keep track of things that way. Well, if I do it on a Tuesday, obviously that makes it difficult. I'll post the numbers today and make my chart today, and I'll look crazy and wacky at the end. And then on Friday, I'll come back here again, do this all over, and then we'll adjust the chart, kind of average the 2 weeks together to get an actual number for what we had. So obviously that's not exact. 1 week would have had more than the other, but just for simplicity reasons, we're not going too crazy trying to estimate which week had more or vice versa. It also is very difficult because weekends are definitely the busiest time. And so since we had 2 weekends, and then a couple days during the week, it'd be really, really hard to estimate. Well, how do we know which weekend was busier? Pretty difficult. So there's quite a bit of money in the front loaders or top loaders too. So we got those. Now we've got to check the car wash, and I couldn't remember if it was vacuum week or not. I actually did check the vacuum last week, but then it had been kind of a while, so I forgot about it. Now this is our car wash bay that's down, but that's not good. And I figured out that one's... So we're supposed to shovel out the muck and junk that accumulates in there every so often. And I've had some change up in staff and people working for me. I had asked someone before to do that. They said they did, and I had kind of noticed it didn't look like they did it. And I think that's the result, is our drain is now clogged up. So we'll get that cleaned up, and hopefully it didn't cause more issues. I will take some of the blame for that because I knew we needed to do it still. I just kept forgetting. I get distracted. I have all this other stuff going on. I see, I don't usually show the drains and what's going on in my video, so I don't remember it at that point. But now I remember it because obviously I showed all the water there. And then I text my guy right away as soon as that happened to, hey, let's get out there and try and fix this. So hopefully we can do that. And also the other thing, I don't think I showed it in the video, the bathroom handle just fell off in my hand. So we'll obviously fix that too. So a little bit of money in here, but again, I just checked that last week, and the vacuum does not have much money in it. So it's never really been a huge money grabber at this place. All right, so I've got my money bag there, our change counter, and this is the vacuum. And it's acting weird. My change counter is being weird again. It was doing this at the end of my other laundromat when I was counting dryer money. It took forever. I don't know if it's just real dirty or if there's another issue. But it was working fine. There's a quarter stuck in there, but I don't think that was really impeding any movement or anything. No, it's still not working right. Well, we're up to 25 quarters now. Yeah, so we've got an extra 3 right there, so I had 28 quarters total from the vacuum. And I'm really hoping this whole thing doesn't just end up taking forever like that. Here's the car wash. And yeah, that's working okay. It hits a little bit, but not bad. Maybe we'll imagine. Oh, I wondered. Oh, sometimes you should check the simple things first. For whatever reason, that dial was on dimes, and that's the thickness of the coins it lets through. So because it was on dimes, it wasn't letting the quarters through all the way. So that must have gotten bumped somewhere along the way. And look at that. Now it's working exactly as it should. I guess before we take it apart and clean it, you check the dials first. All right, this is dryer money. Right? No, that was car wash. Sorry. I'm like, that was the car wash money after like 10 days. So that's pretty good. Although a couple weeks ago we had that much from just a regular week. So no record there or anything, but not bad. This is the dryer money. Now I've got myself figured out. Okay. Still working. And in the past, you know, it's nice to have 400 quarters from the dryers. We're gonna blow way past that. So that's cool to see. There's a lot in here. I mean, we're gonna have more than double 400 for sure. 900. 999. Almost 1,000. But that's definitely the most we've ever had. And that's kind of almost double what I feel like we normally had. And it wasn't a full 2 weeks. So I think we did pretty good here. And this little laundromat has definitely been doing better this year than last year. This is the top loaders, by the way, if you're wondering. And they've had a couple hundred recently, but that's pretty good for them too. And then the front loaders, where the majority of the money has been recently. And I am barely able to get that bucket in there. I probably shouldn't have, but he got it in there. And then we'll see what we end up with here. Our record is like 1,500 quarters from the washers, I think. There's 1,000. Didn't stop on 999. 11. 12. 13. Oh yeah, we should definitely pass 15, I think. 14. 15. 16. Oh, you see my change machine almost fell off. Too much weight in that bag. Over 1,700. See if I... Oh, and my bag is ripping. Whoops. I did not have it on there. Very good, but we did not dump quarters everywhere. So, over 1,700 quarters is definitely a record for washers. Definitely a record for dryers. But we had extra days, like I said. So, on Friday, we'll go collect again and see kind of what we have for a total and divide it by 2. And now we'll see just how impressive those numbers look on our fancy chart. I bought this in June of 23. Yes, it is for sale. And while it's here, actually, someone came to look at the laundromat, just individual, on their way to Greeley. They live in a different town, and I was there, so I showed it to them, talked to them a little bit. Not sure how interested they are, but maybe there was some interest there. I have been in contact with the other person who made an offer to, or their agent, and they're still supposedly interested, but no new offers from them. All right, and we'll see what this looks like. And yes, someone did tell, you know, I realized you do these voiceovers so you know exactly what's going to happen beforehand, and you do a good job of acting surprised. So thank you. I've been working on my acting skills for a while now, and I do see all of these beforehand, obviously, because I make these videos. So there you go. 778 total. 654 in cash collected. So we pretty much doubled what we normally collect in cash. We not quite doubled the total. Well, for some weeks we did. For our lower weeks we doubled it. For our higher weeks we didn't. But there's lots of money in the washers, lots of money in the dryers. Car wash did fine with 89, but not a record. So, really good week there, and I'll be really interested to see what we have on Friday. Probably not a ton, because it's only going to be, you know, some of Tuesday, because I did this late Tuesday, so mostly Wednesday, Thursday, a little bit of Friday. But we'll put it together, see what we've got, and then reconfigure these charts and see what we ended up with. But could have been way worse. The laundromat's been averaging over $2,200 a month so far in 2025, which is like a 30% increase over 2024. So that's good to see. I updated kind of my sales numbers for the listing so people could see that. And yeah, good week, fun time. And then we'll be back on Friday, see what happens there. And of course, if we have any updates on offers or anything like that, we'll let you know there as well. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with more laundromat videos, more liquor store videos, more commercial rentals, more flip videos, all of that coming up soon.